to enjoy this moment to connect with yourself, this moment to not feel guilty, to not feel bad about those things that we often don't give ourselves the opportunities to do, that being to connect, to let go. People with children, people out there putting everyone else first. This is your time. People with family, with other commitments, people that constantly feeling bad. This is your time to let go, to feel free. So quite simply, I'm going to do a very basic, very simple muscle relaxation and then go into a story. It's just after 9 for us in the UK. So feel free to check out the live later if you feel. And you'll want to have a mindful moment later on if you're not getting ready for bed and so on. Quite simply, grab yourself a room, a space in your house, get yourself some water, a drink that you like to have. Recognize that you have the power to create this in your own space and give yourself the freedom to do it without being judgmental. Allow yourself to connect, to get comfortable. And once you're comfortable on your bed, on the sofa, on the floor, on a mat, wherever you feel comfortable, you're in control of that. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and just let it fall out. Let it fall out. Allow yourself to gently be noticing where you're holding tension. Find a cycle of breathing that works for you. Allow yourself to really become aware of what's happening inside you. Please, anytime you feel something that maybe doesn't make sense to you, don't judge it too much. If you have any medical situation going on, please be sensible, do your research and so on before you get involved in anything. But this is a very simple relaxation aid, and what we're going to do is start off by closing our eyes, if you like, if you can, making sure you can still hear me. I want you to take a moment to think about a time in your situation, in your life, where you felt the most gratitude, the most thankful for anything. Just remember that moment and live it again. Live the tingle through your body, the warm sensation through your chest, through your stomach, throughout your whole body, the tingling, that feeling, that warmth, that security, that excitement. Experience that again. Hold that feeling close to you and allow it to swirl around. As you continue with a cycle of breathing that works for you, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and just let go. Feel how you're noticing, you're becoming more aware of you, of where you're holding tension, without judging it, without feeling guilty, giving yourself permission. And now we're going to take our toes. I want you to imagine you're feeling around for some grass, or maybe if you've ever had your toes in a nice soft carpet, imagine you're using your toes to lift that. And as you lift, I want you to hold and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. There we go. And keep breathing in a cycle of breathing that works for you. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and just try not to raise the shoulders up. Keep them nice and relaxed. There we go. As you deep breathe, a nice deep breath out. Make sure that cycle of breathing is relaxed, not too fast. We don't want you hyperventilating. And that you're breathing deep into the tummy, so the lower portion of your lungs is really filling up. And we're going to squeeze again, this time the thighs and the calf muscles all together. In through the nose, breathe, and squeeze and hold. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. There we go. And as you exhale, feel that tension, that uncertainty, that doubt slowly leave you, disappear, evaporate, evolve, dissolve, become something that you don't need anymore. and leave your body. And as you breathe in, allow that sensation of gratitude and everything that you experienced in that thankful moment, let that fill the space that has now become available. Take a deep breath in, and now squeeze the torso. Let's go. 5, 4, squeeze the torso. 3, 2, and relax. There we go. And just take a moment to breathe in a cycle of breathing that works for you, and notice how you feel lighter. Become aware of where you're holding and releasing, and let it happen. You're in control, and enjoy it. And for the last moment of compression, what we're going to do is we're going to squeeze our fists together, which means we're going to engage our biceps, triceps, neck muscles, face, the whole body, glutes, calf muscles, everything for a count of 5 in through the nose. And squeeze everything, squeeze everything. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. And just allow that to connect for a moment. Become aware of the permission you're giving yourself, guilt-free. If you have children, if you have other responsibilities with family or a spouse, a household, business, whatever it may be, this is your time, this is your moment away from that, to connect, to relax, to recharge, to re-energize, to let go of what you don't need, to become aware and enjoy that moment. Just cycle through some breaths at your pace, a nice cycle of breathing that works for you. And just enjoy that sensation. Enjoy that feeling of noticing. Enjoy that feeling of noticing. Just one more deep breath in through the nose. And out again, relax. As you lay there, I'm going to head over to my book to find a story for you. I'm going to read and share. And I'd like to encourage you to continue either eyes closed or however you feel comfortable. You're in control, it's your time. And just relax and let go. This is a story called A Hill Village from the Ready for Dreams collection of stories to help with relaxation and so on. Written by Samantha Priestley. Let your mind lift and your thoughts fall away. Allow your body to relax into its heaviness. Feel the freshness of the air around you as we travel to a hill village in northern air, as clear as a fresh water pool. This village has a point so high that when it snows, the houses succumb and the soft white flurries build great drifts and mounds that slow the people and bring rest to their tired legs. The drifts of snow here are tall and wide, and each snowflake forms together underfoot until it becomes a thick blanket of white. When the village lies sleeping, the people take their time and wrap themselves in layers of warmth. They sit by open fires that sway and crackle, and they drink thick, hot chocolate, their hands wrapped around rustic pot mugs, the steam and the heat covering their faces. As you move through the village today, the winter has passed and the sun warms your back and lies softly on your arms and face. Only the Christmas trees that bunch together by the track down the hill are left to remind you of the snow. These evergreens stand tall and reach to the sky with a stretch of their branches and the rhythm of the breeze in their leaves. From here, you can see the reservoir down in the valley shining in the sun. The warmth of the day laying low on the water. A swell like deep dream breaths. It lies in a distance, an oasis of calm that never moves, always remains the same, and waits patiently for you whenever you want to find it again and again. You take a moment to breathe in the scent of the pines and the sweet wildflowers that speckle the fields all around you. A slow car rumbles over the road behind, down in the valley. The water waits, and the hills that lift beyond it are curved up towards the thick blue sky. You step forward down the track, and you feel the soft grassy sponge under your feet. The air around is cool and a light breeze plays with your hair. As you walk on, the reservoir swells even more in front of you as you get closer. When you reach the expanse of water, you feel it open out wide, open arms, bordered by leaning trees that shade its edges and hold it safely where it lays. Here the land is a sloping shore that dreams of being a wide, long beach. The grass is like tiny sand dunes, and the soft, sifted ground is as quiet as can be, water breathing in and out. Wildfowl swoop and dip, a dance with the water as their wings lift them in the air and then bring them back down to scoop, creating ripples. You can see their orange beaks, their rust red breast, and the pure white of their wings that spread and carry them on flows of warm air. At the far end of the reservoir, the water trickles over the solid stone walls and falls free, letting go of all its energy as it meets the ground beneath. You imagine curling your fingers in the fall of the water and feeling its delicious coolness on your skin. You are surrounded by quiet green fields that rise and fall like deep sleep breaths. You are walking to the right now, up onto a track that reaches as high as a yawn. Here the water continues to travel in the form of a slight and delicate stream. It follows the shape of the land and delves over rocks. The water takes its journey up into the field, and you walk beside it, following where it takes you, listening to its lullaby song. The field beside you bobs up and down in small mounds and you take some strides over the small hills until you crest this wave of green land. Up here, you can once again see the pulse of the reservoir wide. The land shelves and dips. You can see smaller fields beside you with large sleepy sows and sturdy stones, meandering cattle that stare on and moo low in their bodies. The large, wise animals sway their bulk where they stand. They seem to nod their heads as you pass. They are shepherding your way through the field, and you tread the same plots of soft earth that they have ground before you. They follow your progress, and you feel the way they seem to guide you and mark your journey forward. A dry stone wall, a tumble of misshapen rocks that lean and find their place like a jigsaw of dreams, borders the field. You lift your tired legs at a stile and you arch over into the next field. Here you can see the beginning of the reservoir where you entered and the way the land beyond reaches back up to the sky. There is a large, wide wooden gate to the corner of the field. You walk towards it, and when you reach it, you push it slowly. The gate creaks as it opens out, a long exhalation of breath, a low, deep sigh. You step through and you pull it closed behind you. The gate falls into place at its post, the wood soft and restful where it stands. You walk back to where the pines line the track and the sun filters through their branches. The hill pulls at your legs as you walk back up to the village, and you feel your body become heavier. Back in the valley, the cows move slowly to their shelter, where they will lay down and feel their slumber fill their bodies. In the village, you also have shelter and a warm, quiet place to lay and listen to your body as you feel soft sleep sway you. Please take a moment to notice, to enjoy, to be aware. I've been Spoon, the voice guy, sharing a soothing story. Feel free to connect with me. Click the link in my bio. I hope you stay ready for dreams, and I'll catch you soon.